It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the COTA SA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is an individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jepps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life. And together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Goes top corner and is in.
A captain's contribution for Luke Klimek.
Written in the stars for Nicholas Foucault.
Oh my God! That's another one for Modbury. It's Fabian Barbiero.
Your NPL champions, Adelaide United.
Ladies and gentlemen, please respect all rules and code of conduct and also
3 changes. Matt Mullen coming in for the suspended Paul Wilson, and Dion Kirk and Jordan O'Doherty coming up from last week's bench to start, meaning Kenshiro Ichikawa and Joku Wall dropping onto the bench for this week. The rest of the team is as follows. Ryan Neal, the number 1 in goal. Tim Henderson is the number 5. Number 7, Liam McCabe. Number 9, Hamish McCabe. Number 10, Jesse Francesca, their captain. Number 11, Francesco Scamizzi. Number 13, Daniel DeTroyer. Number 15, Giuseppe Makeda. And then those 2 ins, Dion Kirk and Jordan O'Doherty, to finish out the starting 11. Referees for this afternoon's game: in the middle, Curtis Wordsworth, with assistant referees Andrew Kite and Ellie Seaton, with our 4th official for today's game, Eric Ford Cecily. I'm your commentator, Seb O'Neill, and who better to join me than the man who watched the first leg with me last week, Michael Doyle. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. You're right, I can't watch half the movie and then not see the ending, so I'm back for one more.
So Campbelltown currently with a 2-0 lead as we head into this second 90. You'd think if Modbury had to mount some sort of comeback, there'd have to be an early goal.
Yeah, I think Modbury, you can see by the changes, obviously Matthew was necessary to come in for blocker, but obviously Jordan starting with Dion Kirk, I think that's a sign of they're going for attack here. It's a bit breezy, so I can see a couple of balls over the top and get the likes of Schmitzy and McKay running at this back 4, and I think if they can get an early goal and get themselves into it, then it's game on. I think obviously the negative for Modbury here is if they cop a goal early, it could be game over.
Getting a photo as well of Matt Mullen and Daniel Mullen just before the game.
Yeah, that's a nice touch.
Could possibly be their last games in blue and red, possibly.
Potentially, yeah. Both had great seasons, though. Got every right to play again, but obviously you get a bit older, family, all that kind of stuff is going to take over. But yeah, they've had exceptional careers, both of them.
Campbelltown will start us off here at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. And referee Curtis Wordsworth gets us underway. Kickoff taken by Campbelltown City. They're going from right to left of screen, while the blue of Modbury Jets are left to right. Early on, we see that ball over the top, looking for Hamish McCabe. Puts it into the centre. Francesca puts it wide here for Dion Kirk, who then in turn puts it into the box. Only clears as far as the captain, Alex Mullen.
Yeah, good start from Modbury. I think that ball over the top in that pocket is what pushes Campbelltown back a bit, and they're obviously going with the breeze first half here, so we might see a lot more of that.
He's all right. Gets it to Josh Murray, who in turn just tends to leave the ball there. We'll take him back. Here's Matt Mullen launching the ball forward. Should be taken care of. Stays in play though. Ball from Murray.
I think that'll be the plan from Modbury, to keep that press on as long as they can with as much energy before the game gets settled and try and get this early goal. You see it's just getting sent straight back there.
You might be able to hear as well. It is quite a windy one today. The weather wasn't looking too good earlier on either, but now it's turned out to be as nice as the day of last week when we were at Modbury.
Yeah, it was. I was at home at a 5-year-old birthday fairy party and out here in the weather, but this is finals footy and I love it.
Did you have to dress up for it?
No, I had some sparkles in my hair before that, which I had to take out.
Nice. You didn't have to take them
out. No, I didn't have to take him out. Lucky there's no cameras on us. No, the weather, I think, will play a part. But yeah, Campbelltown they need to stick to their game. You know, they were very good and they deserved their 2-0 win last week. I think if they just stick to trying to keep the ball and push Modbury back and wait for a chance and an opening, and it could be business as usual for them if they can concentrate.
Henderson's able to clean that one up. battling on the floor there was Alex Mullen. Gives away the free kick. Modbury launch forward. Skamitzi having to go against Jake Halliday. Henderson just takes it back to Ryan Niels. So we'll mention as well, you might be hearing a second whistle. That's because I think there's a collegiate game on the pitch behind us. So if you do hear a whistle go,
yeah, probably another final happening over there. We saw Woodlands earlier. Obviously, his injury last week, I think, was just more a bad gash. I think with the collision with Tim Henderson. So hopefully he'll be fine if they do make the final. But yeah, he looks to be walking around all right today. See the high line from Modbury. They've obviously got the block of 4-4-2, but definitely Jesse will be the one that will have to sit there and let Liam and Jordan and Dion Kirk get forward.
Henderson gets in the way there. Ball was initially going to Alex Mullen, but ball now head back to Matt Centofanti. Oh, good header on by Alex Mullen. Good opportunity, but Marino was offside.
Yeah, that's the gamble, I think. Good header from Alex there. Just Mark Marino just straying offside slightly there. Both of them having great games last week. Alex obviously with the 2 goals, and Marino worked really hard, created a lot of chances himself. So they're coming into some good form at the end of the season.
Foul on Liam McCabe there, and Modbury will get a free kick out of it.
Yep, good area to get a good ball in. Hopefully Jordan can swing one in a dangerous area.
He was a man that when he came on we were calling for him to start this game, and he has done.
Yeah, very good when he came on.
It's a good ball in, headed away by Halliday. Francesca trying to get to it, slips there. Still with the Modbury forward line. McCabe. Looking to put the ball in. It will just be a goal kick.
Yeah, he was good when he came on. He was creating chances and getting some players that weren't involved throughout the 90 back on the ball, which was good for them. They started to create a little bit more in dangerous areas, but I think it was just a seasoned performance from an experienced Campbelltown side. It was every day of the week a Campbelltown win for them.
Here's Francesca, the captain, looking for the switch ball. Yeah, I think the wind might have taken it slightly as well.
Yeah, it's tough conditions. The flags don't seem to be moving too much, but definitely up here it's a bit windy.
Of course, the winner of this game will be facing Metro Stars in the grand final next Friday night. Them winning 2-0 last night and 2-0 on aggregate against Adelaide City late on.
Yeah, it was a good game last night. Obviously, 2 teams played really well. I think Metro just had the quality in the end. Great finish for what's the name? Ren
Naganatsu, yes, yeah. Got them double.
Yeah, I thought they deserved the win. Adelaide City, just as soon as the likes of Booker coming off, just a little bit of firepower dropped off.
Nice footwork from McCabe. Couldn't keep it in play, though, and just go straight out for the goal kick. From memory, though, Modbury seem to have started this game a lot better than they did last week at their home ground.
Yeah, I think Modbury still got that underdog title where they prefer to be chasing games. But yeah, last week they couldn't get going. But again, I don't want to take any credit away from Campbelltown. I thought Campbelltown played really well. They were so structured going forward, and then defensively they got numbers back in the right area. So I think they've just come up against a really good Campbelltown side as well.
Here's Francesca. Back to Matt Mullen. Henderson was looking to get past Alex Mullen, but Mullen wins out. Looking down the wide right. Here's Matsumoto. Puts the ball in. Deflects off the back. Here's Marino. Puts it high. Early warning sign for Modbury.
Yeah, Tim just getting caught on the ball there. And then the break is just so fast. And Maury with the first shot, well blocked by Matt. And then Marino. They just couldn't get through that small amount of cow paddock there of the bobble. Just got up on him and put him straight over.
Head on goes to nowhere. Except just out for a throw. Just getting in the way there. Matsumoto goes back to Halliday, who then will go forward. Now he tries to get a sneaky touch through. Here's O'Doherty. Kirk. Those two substitutes last week. Unable to combine that time around. Good ball through by Alex Mullen there. Good hustle. Here's Murray. Well blocked by Tim Henderson. Was the perfect decision, right, to go in there for Mark Marino, but Henderson was more than capable of the task to just win that ball out.
Yeah, really good defending. That again, the break, the good hold-up play from Alex there. Shrugs off Matt, puts in Maury down the line and just couldn't get across the box. But I think that's the danger for Modbury today, and I think that's what Campbelltown need to rely on, is that breakaway.
I'm going to guess there's a goal.
Yeah.
That was scored by us.
Big crowd down there, I think.
Corner to come. Launched into the box. He's able to be dealt with by McCabe, who will look forward. Here's O'Doherty, just might not be able to get to the ball. He's easily taken out of play by Boffa.
Yeah, it's just a bit too heavy, that pass. It would have been a good breakaway, good chance. He only had Boffa in front of him if Jordan could get that.
Halliday. Watch forward by Maricic. Makeda. It's not a bad ball forward for Hamish McCabe. Good area. Tries to get past Daniel Mullen. Mullen. Francesca. Detroyer to O'Doherty. Finds Kirk.
Yeah, they're combining. Keep it to the same script as last week.
Ball put through. Put into the box. Just a bit too far. Wind holds it up slightly.
Again, good play. Just to open up some area and get down on the ball down the line. Campbelltown defending really well. Been able to weather this first 10 or so minutes.
Ball kept in play. That one just goes across his back line. Back to Neal. Just need to decide what to do here. Here's McCabe. Might just need to put the ball in. Needs some sort of hit. And not bad from Modbury Jets.
Yeah, for all the play that they've done with the nice little passes, it took the one long ball. Marisic just dwelled on it too long, and yeah, Hamish is not going to give him too many opportunities there. But great chance. Just came off the side of Schmitzy's boot there. Good opportunity and a good first 10-15 minutes from Modbury.
Francesca. Now Hamish McCabe. Just held it up for Francesca to get there. Here's Dion Kirk. Just falls on the ball there. Still keeps with it. McCabe looking to create something. Was happy to take on the strike, which I think was something we talked about last week, where I don't think they really had too many shots or didn't really try to force anything too much last week.
Yeah, I think last week it was really notable that, you know, Hamish just couldn't get out of his feet to get that shot away. Not just him, but there was others. Schmitzy wasn't on the ball. But today they've had to chase it and they've had to change it up a little bit. And so far it's been working, but, you know, again, they're up against a really experienced side. A lot of huff and puff so far. They need to get this goal as early as possible.
Ball heads out of play for a Campbelltown throw.
I like that they've gone for it though. There's obviously you don't want to sit back either and then cop another one on the break. So they're really giving themselves every opportunity to be able to come over that 2-0 deficit from the first leg. Probably a different game to what we saw last night. Adelaide City and Metro going into the game at 0-0. They will both be able to play their own game, and it was a bit more. There was a slower pace as far as they were keeping it, and there was the controlled possession. Here's obviously one team knowing that they need to get a goal straight back into this game, and another team knowing if it stays like this, they're going through to the grand final.
Here's Alex Mullen. Gets through quite well. Might get the shot off. Neal saves with his feet.
Really good save. Good play again with Alex and Marino combining.
Of course, there is another game going on in State League 1 over at Playford, where Blue Eagles going into that held a 1-0 aggregate lead. They've just extended that to 2 against Playford. Of course, they won't know if they get automatic promotion with Burkalla and Salisbury playing later. Here's the strike. Had some venom to it.
Goal from Campbelltown. It was a good delivery in against that wind. Alex and Matt look like, again, just having a bit of a tussle there. Looks like he's got the job on Alex today for set pieces.
Headed away. All the way back to Matt Centofanti. Slight shirt tug on Matt Mullen there. Ball launched forward. Perfectly weighted.
Really good defending from Boffa there. Got caught on the wrong side of Smithy and the ball held up in the wind. You thought it would carry on. And yeah, Smithy just couldn't get it out of his feet, but good recovery from Boffa. Good defending. Set piece is a big one for Modbury. I think if they can improve on last week's set pieces and get something out of them, they were hitting the first man a lot. If they can get it in a good area, might be able to trouble Campbelltown against a goalkeeper that isn't normally playing as well. I would be definitely putting this under his crossbar.
Well, corners and free kicks combined, they had 11 set pieces last week and couldn't do too much for them, so I'll hope to make some of them count, starting with this one. Corner comes in, only launched to James Boffa, who can easily head it away.
It needed to be underneath the crossbar there.
Lovely bit of footwork, takes on the hit himself.
I like that from Makota. He was the one in the first game that put it top corner, and Woodlands had to pull off that great save. He scored a lot of good goals this year. I think he's playing at left back today to do a job there. But yeah, I think there's an attacking threat there, him cutting in more so with Daniel on this side, going around to try and get on his right.
Oh, they have this throw for Campbelltown. Launched right down the line, kept in play by Alex Mullen, only to a Modbury player.
Sent straight back. That's the plan.
Foul there on Daniel Detroyer. Modbury free kick. The Mullins seem like they're in a playful mood today.
Yeah, they are. We'll see which one's a sore loser. It's a brotherly love.
Goes short to McCabe. Troyer trying to find a way through, puts a decent ball in. Liam McCabe just couldn't get the touch perfectly down. Good touch taken past by Boffa. Just going out of play though, too much weight on it.
That was a good opportunity, Campbelltown there. Tim just dived in a little bit. I think he must have just missed it and Boffa's kicked it out, but if he was through then, it would have been 3-on-1.
Alex Mullen puts the ball through, but easily spotted offside there, Mark Marino.
Yeah. Matt, just before that ball was passed, just stepped up on Mark to make sure he was clearly offside, made it easy for the linesman over there to make a good decision.
Matt Mullen couldn't get the ball forward to Dion Kirk. Now Alex Mullen. Francesca, poor header. Alex Mullen gets fouled there by Doherty. There'll be a free kick for Campbelltown.
Yeah, in a good area. The hold-up play again with Alex comes off of those centre halves and brings it down on his chest, and you can see as soon as he does that, Josh Morray's off, Mark Marino's off, and they're looking to put them straight in. It's just so strong in the air.
See what they can do from this position. Gets intercepted. A high ball launched in.
Yep.
Mullen wins the header. Sends a Fancy. Gets it to Maury. Puts the ball into the back post, looking for Alex Mullen. The tap in. Yohei Matsumoto is offside.
Looked tight. Good header across the box from Alex, though. Realised he was on a tight angle and puts it across the box. See that one on the replay. Might be a review on the Tuesday night with Curtis and his mates.
Ryan Neal's more than happy though to take this goal kick. Or free kick, I should say. Francesca. Now Kirk. Lovely pass there. Francesca couldn't get it to McCabe. Modbury still with it. Francesca again. Back with Tim Henderson. Couldn't stick the pass.
That was good by Jordan here on the near side. Good feet. Bit of a tussle with Maury there as well. But you can tell he's got being his Bonner, wants to do something today, which I love watching him play like that. When he's got something to prove, and it's been a tough season for him with injuries and hasn't played as much as he would have liked, and I think if he can put in a shift today for Modbury, he'll feel like he's repaid them.
Ball launched in. We'll just head out of play for a goal kick. Just over halfway through this first half now. Still 0-0, but Campbelltown with the lead on aggregate at 2.
Yeah, probably how we both thought it was going to pan out, I would say.
Henderson does well there. Mullen. Did have the advantage, but ended up winning the free kick.
It's fun and games.
Curtis Wordsworth just having a word to Joel Lawright.
Yeah. Handle it well. Nothing in that. Joel just not happy that the foul was against him the first time.
See what they can do from this free kick. Francesca to launch it in. Only gets to Alex Mullen. Liam McCabe will take this throw. McCabe loses out on the ball there, wins it back now. McCabe. Oh! We're all caught off guard there. I think. Did it deflect off the floor?
Yeah, I think that's hit just past the penalty spot. The ground's in really good condition. I was out there early having a look at it. It's fantastic. But the Marino bobble earlier puts it over, and then that one there nearly chipped the keeper from the penalty spot.
Dion Kirk couldn't get the touch, goes out of play. All right.
It'll be a good battle with those two. Joel and Jordan there. Very similar, knowing both of them. off the park and on the park. They're very similar with how they approach the game.
Smithy will be offside there, and is so. Francesca on the ball now. Looks to go through the middle, but the wind just holding up the ball. Matsumoto. O'Doherty trying to get in the way. Good ball through by Mullen. Could this be the first for Campbelltown, trying to get past? And good defending in the end, although Campbelltown will launch a second attack in a row. Matsumoto into the box. Here's the ball again. Joel Allwright tries to put it to the wide left.
Fantastic ball by Alex. Brought in Marino. Again, just couldn't get it out of his feet. Good defending by Dan DeTroyer there. Another scare for Modbury.
Skamitsi and Maricic both missing the header there. Alex Mullins offside.
I think for all the attack that and endeavour Modbury's been trying to do going forward with their energy, it's probably been Campbelltown with the better of the chances. The Neil save that put it out for the corner, and then Alex's header across the box, and Matsumoto, that was, would have been a very tight call to make. And then again there, Marino.
Keep this in play, DeTroyer. Has to take on Maury of all players. And does his defensive work quite well for a striker.
Yep, did his job. I think that's the hardest part for attacking wingers that Campbelltown have got, is how they play, is they need to do a defensive job, and he came up against Dan DeTroyer, who's very strong and fast, and I think there's a bit of experience there, just get the body in the way, and good defending. That's what they're going to have to do today to make sure they can take this 2-0 lead, get themselves in the final.
Centofanti launching to the halfway line. Headed on by Kirk out for a Campbelltown throw. Murray keeps it in play very well. Puts in the ball. Henderson clears. And Henderson does the same again. McCabe tries to get it on for Skamitsi. With it now. Launches out the wide left for Hamish McCabe. Has his brother Liam coming in now, although Hamish McCabe might look to take it himself. Here's O'Doherty on the edge of the box. Trying to find the angle. That one was going wide anyway. Francesca has the hit. Claims of a handball. Henderson getting in the way there. Francesca. Modbury have just sped up their attack ever so slightly now. And then losing the ball there at the crucial moment.
Yeah, very good. Couple of things happening in that play. Obviously, Jordan had a good opportunity facing up. Centofanti there just scuffed the shot a little bit, but could have taken deflection with Schmitz in the middle, and then Francesca firing into some bodies, and a bit of a soft claim for a handball. Will be hard to give that one. But better from Modbury, and good defending again from Campbelltown.
223 is battling for the ball there, but the one in blue wins.
I think Matt's just letting Curtis know the experience from Campbelltown, just standing in front of the free kick just to slow it down a little bit. They've done that a couple of times now, and I think Curtis will pick up the next one.
Hamish McKay. Now Liam McKay. Making his way down there. Boffa was able to keep the ball. And he clears it out for the throw.
I think Liam thought it was going to go out. And then as he's turned his back, Boffa's gone, I'll play this one now.
With Ryan Nield, who will go first time and launch forward.
Well, we're going to see a good final anyway. Metro finishing top, deserved winners in the season, and now have got themselves in a final. I think this is the first one since 2014, I believe they said.
Yes, 10 years.
We all know what happened that day. Didn't go so well.
Don't have to remind them. They had a nice night last night.
Yeah, they can enjoy that. They might enjoy next Friday as well. Who knows?
Free kick for the Jets.
Yeah, this is where I think they need to take their time. Make sure, get the people in the box, get it set. The likes of Jordan, that taking their time to get in a good delivery. Don't need to rush it.
Ball is swung in, headed on. Offside. Battling against O'Doherty. O'Doherty winning for the time being, trying to put it forward. Takes out a play for a Modbury throw. O'Doherty takes quickly. Probably looking to receive the ball back from Stimitsi, but just caught. Campbelltown throw now.
Yeah, bringing lots of energy still. I'll worry how long it's going to last for the likes of Jordan and maybe Dion Kirk. But yeah, again, Campbelltown defending really well. We haven't spoken about them enough, and even Centofanti there in that 6 role. We didn't give him much justice last week, but I thought he played so well. It's hard to be that disciplined player. It's hard to be the disciplined player in the team and just sit there and move the ball around and not get too carried away getting forward. But he breaks up everything, and I think he's probably been one of the best 6s in the league this year.
Matt Wallen in this free kick. Just goes across to Tim Henderson. Ball on that far side. Put it in the centre. Francesca putting the ball through. Matsumoto just getting a touch to it. Bit of a mess in the box, but it goes out for the corner.
Good one too. Again, Makeda, I like him, a right footer at that left fullback position, cutting inside, wants to get the return ball. And yeah, again, the 2 wingers of Campbelltown doing the defensive duties. Maury earlier with Daniel Detroit, and then Matsumoto there with Makeda.
Goal before half-time is probably what Modbury Jets need just to really kick them into gear. It's not the greatest of crosses we've seen from Hamish McCabe. He might get a second bite of the cherry here. Puts it in low. It's not a bad ball. Kept in play. No, it's not. Out for another corner.
A good turn from Dion Kirk there, I believe, to get win the corner. The first initial set piece wasn't what was planned, I would say. You always want Jordan to be swinging it in instead of McCabe. You want him in the box.
Another corner to come for the Jets. Launched in well. Here's Hamish McCabe. Needs to put it in. It's not bad. Henderson heads it down. It'll be a goal kick.
Good clearance from Matt Santafanti there, coming in. Big game for him. I don't know how much he's played throughout the season, but you know, that ball was coming in a really dangerous area and he got some good distance on it.
He's mainly been playing for the Campbelltown reserve side for most of this season. Played the full 90 before he came on last week as well. Didn't play in the reserves this week. Oliver Cullen did his reserve on the bench for the senior game today.
Yeah, I think when you got the likes of Woodlands, who's had a good season with Campbelltown, it's going to be hard to take his spot. But this is why the goalkeepers do sometimes they'll train on their own with their goalkeeper coach, and they're so together that they can step in any time.
Might need to go again here. Here's McCabe. Almost had it. Another hit. Well defended there by Mullen. Still with the ball. Here's O'Doherty. Puts it wide for Detroyer. The cross is poor.
Excellent from Dan there. That's a certain goal. It's going in the back of the net. Really good clearance.
This forward frenzy caused by Modbury Jets for this last 5 minutes has certainly got their supporters bringing the noise back.
And I think the ball hit the same sprinkler spot, maybe, or whatever's going on there. Bobble over Santafanti's head.
Henderson just making Makeda have to run a little bit. As we tick over into the 40 minutes, last 5 of this half to go. Modbury Jets looking a lot better. Fortunate deflection it took there. Campbelltown with it. Puts through. These are definitely those moments where you see Modbury have those multiple chances in the space of 5 minutes, and Campbelltown will get forward once and just be too clinical.
That's the worry for Modbury, and that's the hope for Campbelltown.
Here's one. Here's Halliday. Able to capture. Here's Ryan Neal, who just quickly throws it back out. Ball over the top and through the centre. Skimitzi gets the touchdown. Francesca. Back wide again. Hamish McCabe. Taking it wide, putting the ball in on the left foot. Just leaving his foot out is Jordan Maricic.
Yeah, 8 back for Campbelltown there to stop that attack. That's what I mean by the work rate and the discipline that they have to defensively do their job. It's really impressive. It's hard to do as a team so late in the season as well. Everyone's a bit tired, everyone's got niggly injuries, but the effort from especially the 2 wingers to come back and help out as well.
Free kick after a foul was committed. Back to Santafanti. O'Doherty just trying to apply that pressure to make him think, and it does work out in the end.
Done really well there. I think both teams would be happy going in at half-time if it stays like this. Modbury ideally would have liked to have that goal, but I think they've played well and showed enough that they can score today and score a couple. And I think Campbelltown will be happy defensively that they've done really well, and they're taking their opportunity on the break to at least get a shot away on trouble nil.
All over the top. Could have possibly just held up for Marino. Francesca. Now McCabe doesn't have any options wide, so had to go central. Really well done by Doherty. Now Hamish McCabe goes wide to Liam McCabe. Lovely bit of footwork. Puts the ball in. Here's Hamish McCabe. Again, just losing the ball out at the crucial moment where they need to have that hit.
Yeah. Good play from Liam there. A couple of step overs in the cutback.
They'll go forward again. Shouts of a handball. Henderson. Just trying to assess his options, not really being threatened by time. Made his way quite far up forward on the left wing now. Committing a foul in the process though.
Yeah. Again, good. I like that from Liam. Cutting in, double step over, and then cut back to find his brother. Just got away from him a little bit. Good defending, Campbelltown. Eventually something's going to give either way. I think either Modbury are going to get something out of this and put a bit of pressure on Campbelltown, or Campbelltown are going to get them on the break.
Daniel Mullen. Sent to Fanti. Just bouncing about in the air at the moment. Hamish McCabe gets it under his own control. Entering the box. He's getting a goal kick.
Yeah. Good sustained pressure from Modbury. So we've got a game later tonight with Salisbury and Bacala. Obviously, they're going into that 2-0 up, I believe. Is that right?
3-1.
3-1. So 2-goal lead. Yeah. Interesting game tonight then.
That one down at Jack Smith Park. 6:30 p.m. All right. Puts it wide now with Josh Morrie. First time ball looking through. And then is just behind the path of Mike Marino. Here's Halliday. It's a good ball in. Campbelltown are asking for a foul. Matsumoto! Doesn't matter anyway. Yohai Matsumoto gets them up 1-0 and makes it 3-0 in aggregate.
Good finish. It looked like I would love to see the replay on that one, because it looked like Matt might have stuck out an arm there and brought down Morrie as well, but Curtis didn't have to make the decision. Matsumoto takes the opportunity and they go 1-0 up just before half-time as well.
A crucial blow to Modbury, who's looked good this first half. Probably looks better than last week, to be honest, as well.
Yeah, this was the fear for them, I think. A lot of huff and puff, but to get nothing out of it. And to say, have they really troubled Matt Centofanti today? Not so much. The Dan Mullen clearance off the line was probably their best opportunity. But Campbelltown have equal opportunity today, which they've taken theirs, and now it's a tough road for Modbury.
They'll still drive to get at least one back. Here's O'Doherty. Again, losing the ball out in the box. Seems to be all too frequent for them whenever they get forward. They get to that ball in that box, and then either it's the final pass or final hit, they just lose it at the crucial moment.
Yeah, they were stale last week up front, not make no movement, no drive from the midfield. Take that one quick.
Ball put in there. Cleared away by Boffa. Into additional time now as well.
Today the movement's been better from them, but again they just haven't been able to get that shot away or a clean opportunity. And I think that is because it's just such a well-structured back four of Campbelltown.
Francesca putting a ball in. Centofanti captures quite well. Curtis Wordsworth blows for half-time. Campbelltown head into the change rooms 1-0 up, but 3-0 on aggregate. Modbury needing to score now at least 3 to take this game to extra time.
Tough ask for Modbury now going into the second half, but they have got goals in them. We've seen it throughout the year. Obviously Campbelltown ecstatic to get 1-0 up just before half-time, takes a bit of pressure off, and maybe they might be able to rest some players going into early second half.
Just looking here, Alex Mullen and Tim Henderson was in a slight altercation for a moment, just talking to the referees. Alex Mullen still asking questions. Not quite sure what that is about.
Yeah. I know both of them well. The two players are, it's going to be a bit feisty out there, but they're probably going to be the first to sit next to each other in the club rooms after and have a drink together.
Both sides head into the sheds. Half-time score here at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. Campbelltown 1, Modbury Jets 0, but on aggregate, Campbelltown 3, Modbury Jets 0. Don't go anywhere. Second half still.
Welcome to 5AA Football Fives. No skittles, no worries, no time to train, no need. Perfect for friends, family and kids. It's fast, fun football for everyone, so spend your summer nights under lights and register now at football5SA.com. Proudly powered by 5AA, Always Adelaide.
It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the COTA SA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is an individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Gepps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life. And together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field of play, Adelaide City and Adelaide Commons. Our lineups for today for Adelaide Comet: number 1 Daniel Vaughan, number 4 Nathan Dimu, number 5 Adam Lapornu, number 7 Aladdin Irabona.
Very excited to be a part of the action. Time your commentator commits us. Take a look at the starting lineups.
Ending the night with celebrations, and that's what they hope to do tonight as well.
As Curtis Wordsworth kicks things off here, it's Adelaide City with the kickoff and in possession of the ball. That would be an almighty comeback if they were to score 4 goals. But here's Comets. It's Irabona. He clips one into the back post. Oh, he's just missed the header there. I think it was
The recipient at the end of it there, and a half chance resulted. But here's another one for Comets.
Another early chance. Ooh, flicked across by Steed.
Daniel Vaughan, the keeper and captain.
Oh, it's falling here. It's Steed. He's in the box. It's 1-0 to Adelaide Comets. Just a nothing ball that was played across. Jaden Labasso tucked inside, played it forward. I think it took a deflection. And Adelaide Comets are awarded for their very, you could say, it was a long ball in the direction of Latanzio, but now it falls for Liai. Can they equalise? They do! What a start we've got here at Adelaide City Park. Bang, bang. 2 goals in 45 seconds of play.
Liai with an absolute cracker.
I think he wanted someone else to do it a few seconds earlier. That's a great run by Irabona. Is he onside? Referee keeps his flag down, goes across the keeper. And Oxenham is going to clip this one in to the back post. He's got players there. It flicked on, and that's a great save by Vaughan. It took 2 touches, and in the end, the flag goes up 4 offside. So cuts in, gets back onto his right, finds. No, he doesn't. He has a go on his left. He's clipped it in, and he's. In the end, it's ended up being a half shot, half chip. Sorry, the corner can't clear. Liai's there. Can he find Latanzio? No, he can't. It's still in the box. Liai's there. Latanzio! Liai! Oh, and in the end, it's all the junior match officials who are under the age of 18 will be wearing an orange armband as Latanzio's in on goal. And it's 2-1 to Adelaide City. Speaking of,
looking a little bit different attack-wise. Ooh.
Basso overlapping on the far side, gets his cross in, it's deflected. Garrido's there, and Oxenham had to make the save. Shapes up Dimu, cuts inside, might have a go here. He does. It's low. And had to be saved by Vaughan. So
I think we weren't quite for it.
Goes back out to Zacharakis. He clips one into the back post. Irabona's there, but Irabona just couldn't quite time the header. But in the end, it was a free header. Goes into the middle. There's a header there. Skipped in. It bounces, and in the end, it falls into the hands of Dakota Oxenham. Goes into the middle. There's a header there. Skipped in. It bounces, and in the end, it falls into the hands of Dakota Oxenham.
Looking like pretty nice weather and for a night game, but
here's a chance. Oh, and it's flashed across the goal, and you've almost would have put your house on it. Jaden Labasso it was with the shot. Gutierrez picks it up. The whistle's in Curtis Wordsworth's mouth. And there it is. The final whistle goes here at Adelaide City Park. Adelaide City had to come from behind after conceding an early goal. But they get the job done here, Simon. 2-1 winners, progressing through to week 2.
Welcome to 5AA Football 5s. No skittles, no worries, no time to train, no need. Perfect for friends, family and kids. It's fast, fun football for everyone, so spend your summer nights under lights and register now at football5SSA.com. Proudly powered by 5AA, Always Adelaide.
The Matildas are on fire. And the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
Hello, good evening and welcome to round 18 of the Go Sunny Solar WNPL here in South Australia. The final round for the regular season, and here at Adelaide City Park, the Adelaide Union Sturt both confirmed as those two sides to be in those relegation positions, but this one for a final spot, 11-1. They won't want that to repeat today as the ball continues on with Sasha Williams as she puts the ball into the box. Is caught well by Abby Lucas. Corner swings inwards. The ball comes in and then again. An early goal. Adelaide City going 1-0 up. Manages to get past a few actually. Applin puts the ball in. Another decent opportunity for Burkalla. Just has to run down that right wing herself. Has the strength to do so. She puts the ball into the middle. Might fall. Atkins plays it through to King. Might be a good opportunity for Pete. Just wide off the post. Ball put into the middle. I think they'll be offside though. It's rolling in. She's onside. Be the one to deliver it in. Won't be Macaulay, will be Guiardo. Over the bar. Well, it wasn't a bad opportunity either for them. The goal early. And then Burkalla getting a goal in late in the first half. Looking for the chip over was Dylan Holmes. Not too threatening to Abby Lucas. Garlick makes her way through. Gets the ball into the box. Holmes couldn't get the finish to try and put City in front. Guiardo off the bar. Doesn't keep the touch within her control. Forward goes Williams. Just decided to try and take the shot herself. Corner comes in. Punch away, not too clean. It's 2-2. Here's the strike. Full time. West Torrens Burkalla in that fifth and final spot, knocking out Adelaide City in the process.
The Matildas are on fire, and the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
Welcome to 5AA Football Fives. No skittles, no worries, no time to train, no need. Perfect for friends, family and kids. It's fast, fun football for everyone, so spend your summer nights under lights and register now at football5SA.com. Proudly powered by 5AA, always Adelaide.
As here come our two sides. The bar has been set. It's a great run from Kyra Cooney-Cross.
Turn under pressure.
Here come the Socceroos again. Good one on the right foot, and the Socceroos have the breakthrough. What a goal! The Matildas are running amok. Opens up for the shot.
Sinclair at the double. There's the back foot. Australia head over heels about this superstar.
Welcome back for the second half here at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. Campbelltown 1-0 up at the break, 3-0 up on aggregate at the moment, heading to the grand final against Metro Stars. Not if Modbury can have a final say about it, Michael Doyle.
Yeah, it was a killer blow for them going into the half-time break as Josh gets in again.
Could it be an early second? Heading into the box now. Oh, he's completely free there. And in the back of the net, Mark Marino. 30 seconds into the second half. A complete lapse of concentration.
Yeah, hit him straight away. Excellent finish, Mark Marino. But again, not what Modbury wanted. I think they would have come out with a little bit of hope to try and get back into the game, and Campbelltown are just running over the top of them now, and I think it's I wouldn't be surprised if Michael Matriciani starts making some changes to get some boys fresh for a kick-off on Friday night.
Well, we're going to see one change, I think, from the Modbury Jets side. With Dion Kirk to come off. Interesting making this change not at half-time rather than right now, I guess. Yeah,
I guess the thought process might have been just to get a good 10 or so minutes out of Dion Kirk going 100%. But yeah, as soon as you cop that goal, there's no need now.
Lovely bit of footwork there. Still with it. A desperate challenge there, committing the foul.
Yeah, it did so well in such a tight area.
Campbelltown now in a 4-goal lead.
Again, it was quite an even first half. Campbelltown equally having as good a chances as what Modbury did. I think Modbury probably still had the best with Dan Mullen's experience to get back on the line to clear it before it got there. But nothing out of it, and then the one before halftime makes it very difficult. And then now Mark Marino putting it to bed.
Top, able to be cleared away by she is head coach of Campbelltown, Daniel Mullen. O'Doherty just getting a bit desperate there on Daniel Mullen, getting in a weird sort of tussle. Yeah, not really quite sure what was going on there.
No, I'm not sure what's happening there either. Not sure if it was playful or a bit more in it, but yeah, I think knowing those two is probably a bit playful in the end.
Offside and free kick quickly. Okay, just having a duck for it. Could be kept in play. Here's Alex Mullen. Has to get against two. Pick the pass out and he gets to Francesca. Long ball. Off can get. Late challenge by O'Doherty.
Yeah, caught him there a little bit. Still eager to try and get his team back into it. He's not going to give up.
He's all right. Matsumoto. Put wide by Centre Fancy, looking for Josh Murray. Campbelltown look to get forward now. Shira Chikal was that one to come on for Dion Kirk early on in the second half. Here's O'Doherty, takes on the hit. Again, just spraying it wide.
see two very even teams in the final. Obviously, barring anything dramatic happening from Modbury. Campbelltown Metro. Two very good sides. Obviously, Metro haven't been in the final for a while now, but have got a good strong team that's had a lot of experience. Obviously, FA Cup the year before. Yeah, it'll be a good test against a really strong Campbelltown team.
Throw in on the far side. All just pinballing about in the air at the moment until the final one's looked forward. The hits, gets past Ryan Neild. And is made 3 for Campbelltown.
Some really good finishes though. Josh Murray, wrong footing Ryan Neild from outside the box or just inside. Right in the bottom corner. At least they're giving their supporters a bit of a send-off as well.
3-0 to Campbelltown. 5 on aggregate. I think any real hopes from Modbury Jets of making the final are pretty far gone now.
Yeah.
Barring what could be probably the greatest comeback ever if it was to happen.
It would be. And I've had a lot of luck with these games with a lot of goals and a bit of drama and exciting games. But I don't know if today will be one of them with the comeback.
O'Doherty and Boffa just exchanging words. Yep. Meanwhile, behind play, Dan Mullen just on the ground at the moment. Didn't even have the trainer come on.
Could be Halliday over there because I think Jordan was having words with Dan earlier.
Oh yeah, sorry.
As well. Good turnout by the Modbury supporters as well. There's a couple down there, sponsors, Tria Homes, which is the major sponsor there, and BFT, a huge sponsor, Modbury, as well as Smith Partners. And the same with Campbelltown. They've got a good little group down here, which looks like they've got some sponsors as well. So good to see them out supporting their team.
Campbelltown making changes now as well. Shogo Yoshikawa and Joshua Baresi to come onto the field of play. As exchanges of words and pushes and shoves continues between both sides as well. Joel Allwright, the other one to make way for Shogo Yoshikawa. Was injured for a lengthy period of the season. Has been making appearances off the bench for the past few weeks.
Yeah, they've got a really good, strong team. Bring on the lights of those two so early in the game. Shows the depth that they've got.
Ichikawa putting it forward. Here's Alex Mullen. Liam McCabe trying to manoeuvre his way through now. Here's Hamish McCabe. Goes right through the guts though. Didn't threaten him at all.
Either side of the goalkeeper there, and it's a goal. Really good opportunity.
Here's O'Doherty. Shogi Yoshikawa makes the interception well. Well done by O'Doherty there. Puts the ball in on the left foot. Across these two legs, we have not seen Modbury Jets at their clinical best that we have throughout the whole season.
No, you're right, and I think that would sum it up there, that Hamish opportunity. I think he's one of the deadliest in the box in this league, up there with the Mark Marinos as well. And to hit it straight at the keeper, that's when it's just not working for you, and I think that's probably what we've seen over the last two legs. But they've had a really good season to get themselves into finals, being top or around top for so long in the season, and Australia Cup making it a little bit more challenging. But they've done well.
Can they get some sort of lifeline? Love a corner out of this.
The wind's just picking up as well. Going to make it difficult to judge this corner coming in.
Comes in now, launched to the edge of the box. Not too far behind. And Troy having to chase back. Campbelltown throw. Here's Liam McCabe. Jordan O'Doherty. Now Tim Henderson back with Jordan O'Doherty. Launching the ball wide. It's a good ball in the end. Modbury still with it. Has the hits. It's moving wide.
And they're still trying as much as they can to get one consolation goal to get back in there. Would have been nice to see Matt score from out there, but nothing troubling. Matt centre punting.
Headed on by Baresi for Yoshikawa. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Just couldn't make it to Alex Mullen in the end, and a good challenge by Alex Mullen. Needs to take it past, puts the ball in. Launch into the stands, out for a corner.
Excellent ball in. And then it looked like it was gone for Alex there, and Liam just took a little bit too long on the ball, and that hunger to try and get another goal was really good from Campbelltown.
Jordan Maricic to take this corner. Ball comes in. It's quite far out wide. to get forward again, Modbury. Centre Fanti just has to go quickly. This will be dealt with here by Detroit. Wins the free kick. Back to Ryan Nield, who in his own right's had a very good season as well.
Yeah, he has. We spoke about it last week with the Australia Cup performance, with a double save, but throughout the season he's kept Modbury in a couple of penalty saves. Real important character for the team.
Here's Ichikawa looking to create something. Heads out of play for the corner.
Yeah, Modbury, they've got a good, strong squad, and this is a couple of years now they've been together. 2 back-to-back finals is huge for the club, or finals campaign, sorry. Morris has done really well with this team, and this year, obviously, Louis Brain coming in as well. You can see they've just been improving every year.
Corner launched in. Headed away by Tim Henderson. Not on target like he would have hoped. Francesca. Might have just been grabbed onto slightly, but didn't matter in the end. Modbury still try to look forward. Just past the hour mark now. Francesca puts the ball in. The head is high. Didn't really have enough venom onto it.
Yeah, it's the first opportunity on Tim. He would have loved that one, just didn't get enough on it. And skimmed off the top of his head. But good opportunities there.
McCabe. Yoshikawa trying to get in the way. Still battling for it, wins the ball. There's Marino. I think he might just be running out of legs as well by the looks of that.
Yeah, there's no need for him to stay on. If they can make a change, he's probably the next one to come off.
Just didn't really look too committed to trying to chase that ball down either.
I'm sure I would be if I've scored a goal and I'm 3-0 up going into a final on Friday. No need to pull anything.
Ichikawa. Ball put into the box. Well done just to delay the pass there.
Yeah, I think Campbelltown just need to try and keep it a little bit. They're with the wind as well, so should be able to peg Modbury back if they just keep control of the ball.
Good ball from Hamish McCabe. Here's Daniel Mullen. This one might just pull off. The intercepted Ryan Neal will launch forward. Boffa. Yoshikawa. Just caught there by Doherty.
A little bit late there. Naughty of him.
Campbelltown looking to make some more subs. Mario Orico, one of those to come into play, as well as Anthony Piccioneri. James Boffa to come off, as well as Mark Marino, just as we were saying as well. Most likely a final to look forward to next Friday.
Yeah, he's done well over the 2 legs and over the season, Mark Marino. And anything can happen in a final, and he's one of the big players. Like Metro do as well. Metro got some big names there. Hamish Gow there. He's had a good season himself, and Wren scoring 2 last night.
Matt Mullen coming off the field of play in place of Darcy Shaxi, all players getting around him.
Yeah, that's good.
Joku Wall also the other substitute to come on for the Jets. Mitzi being that one to come off as well. Alex Mullen. Henderson getting a bit acrobatic to try and get in the way. Here's Yoshikawa, puts the ball through. Missionary couldn't get a touch onto it.
We're going to see a good battle next week with Dan Mullen, Marisic, Boffa, the likes against Wren up top. It's going to be a bit of a handful. It was a bit of a handful last night for Adelaide City. Penalty as well, just some fast feet from Wren there. I think the only thing that the referees probably need to keep an eye on is I think Wren goes down a little bit too easily trying to get some free kicks throughout the game, and yeah, hopefully they're on top of that early.
Yoshikawa. His ball over the top, looking for Josh Murray. Does get onto it, is entering the box now. A few step overs. Yoshikawa free on the edge of the box. Baresi trying to take it past Henderson. Almost ran a almost identical situation to when they scored this first goal in the first half. Yeah. Just had to play completely free on the edge of the box there.
Yep. Thought he was going to bend it with his left foot and instead try to do the cheeky cut, but Tim well aware of that one. Good defending.
Walt started last week, was put on the bench for this match, now getting some minutes.
Yeah, he's had a good season. He's come in, obviously he's had to play a couple of positions.
Late challenge from Yoshikawa, but another from Makeda was also quite dangerous as well, and probably unnecessary too.
Bit of a tangle. It's a foul on Makeda early. But what happened after that was just a bit much.
Both getting a yellow card for their parts in that. We'll end up with a free kick to Modbury. Well refereed.
Yeah, just back on Joku. This is probably his first full season as a senior player, getting a lot of minutes. He's had to play centre half on both sides, the right and the left, and then at left centre half as well, and I think he's had a really good, impressive season.
Here is Joku Walt on the ball now. Shaxi just poking it through to Francesca. Okay. Not sure what he was trying there, but he's lost the ball out.
I'm not sure if it's a flick it 3-0 down either.
Henderson. Now Shaxi. Putting it through down the middle. Henderson puts in the challenge at the right time. Alex Mullen. Both captains hustling for the ball there. 20 minutes left in this half.
Both. Alex Mullen has played really well today, and Josh Murray, I don't think we've had a bad performance from any Campbelltown player today. I think they've all done their job. Let's probably get a quick attack. No. Yeah, just on Campbelltown, I think it's difficult. You're going in there 2-0 up and need to hang on to it, or you go for it, and obviously they've punished Modbury.
Looking to punish them again. Strike way off target.
It would have been interesting. They could have sat back even more than what they did in the first half, but they decided to play their normal game and created some chances. The goal coming late was obviously the killer from Modbury, and it's disappointing copping one straight after half time. The whole chat would have been like, if we get one, we're straight back into this game. And then to cop one so early really kills the momentum of any side.
Hamish McCabe. O'Doherty. Making it past 70 minutes this game so far. Probably didn't expect him to play this much in this match.
No, it's been a tough year with injuries, and I didn't expect him to get to 70 here. I thought they might have taken him off when the second goal had gone in. But he must be feeling all right to be able to run it out. It's the last game of the season for them.
Yellow card for Darcy Shaxi. I think we've just seen a bit of frustration creep through a few of these Modbury players. We've seen O'Doherty get a bit frustrated on occasions. Makeda as well with that one-on-one with Yoshikawa.
Yeah, it's hard as a player out there once you know that your season's coming to an end and you can't do much about it now. It's really frustrating.
I had Shoga Yoshikawa wide, but just couldn't get the ball to him in the end. Here's Liam McCabe. Needs to take on. Still has the ball at his feet. Shaxi now on a booking. O'Doherty. Just play some tight passes on Modbury Jets.
Yeah, just keep the ball. Yeah, they know they're not going to get back into it, and this is the hard spot as a player. To get out of this is going to be very difficult. So it's just a matter of just keeping to your principles and do the right thing individually and try and get something out of the game. But yeah, the frustration was creeping in. I think as soon as that goal just after half-time went in. So far, nothing's boiled over. It's a couple of late tackles, and it's good to... Darcy earlier there, he knows he got him. He just helped him up, high five, we'll move on. Got the yellow card, no complaints.
Alex Mullen with the lovely turn, puts the ball over the top. Free kick given to Modbury Jets.
I can only think he thought he went with the hand, maybe?
McCabe puts it through for O'Doherty. Nearly pulled down, gets into the box now. Advantage is played. And they'll have a corner. Campbelltown look to be readying another sub as well. And we've got the one left to make in Alessio Malisi, as an outfitter at least.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think he'll be making another change with goalkeeper after last week.
Here's the corner that come in. Only just palmed away by Setafanti. He's onside here. Josh Murray. It's a lovely bit of play. Murray. Here's Piscineri. Alex Mullen fakes it once, then has the shot. Yoshikawa. And then over the bar by Piscineri.
There's been a lot that's come from that side from Josh Murray in this second half. He's had a really good game, probably one of the best today. His finish was exceptional against Neil earlier. Yeah, bringing people into play is what you want from a winger. You want some creativity. Late one on Jordan there. Sure, he'll forget about that.
Francesca trying to make his way through. Here's Hamish McCabe. Couldn't get past. Alex Mullen. Yohai Matsumoto.
I think next year, obviously, Daniel Mullen getting an opportunity, taking over. You've got to say he's taking over a quality squad if they can keep them all together.
Has the task of possibly even replacing himself as well.
Yeah, that would be a tough ask because he's a senior centre half.
Ball comes in, tries to be flicked on by Shogo Yoshikawa, just didn't time it right.
Yeah, you might see. They might reshuffle it. You don't know what they've got coming through the reserves as well. But yeah, I'm sure if he needs to play, he can. He's definitely fit enough, strong enough to be able to do another season. His focus might just be solely on coaching. But yeah, really strong side.
Here's that substitute coming for Campbelltown, their final one. Josh Murray coming off Alessio Malisi to come on in place of him.
Yeah, I think Josh Murray today was probably best on ground for me. Every time he got the ball in good areas, he seemed to create something and cause a little bit of trouble for Modbury's fullbacks.
I think Modbury are looking to make some subs as well in Lachlan Wilson and Cameron Tompkins. These final less than 10 minutes now. O'Doherty. Jets throw. We'll make those changes now. There is Jordan O'Doherty coming off. Has probably been that spark over the two legs.
Yeah, definitely in the first game, and then probably the first 25 of this game. He seemed to everything would go through him, and the creativity was great, but just a lot of huff, and we didn't get much out of it from Modbury.
And the captain, Jesse Francesca, to make way in place of Lachlan Wilson.
Yeah, Jesse's played a lot of minutes this year. He's probably been one of the best for Modbury over the course of the season. He leads by example, and he's one of the crowd favourites in
the change rooms as well, and he's done his best today, but just not enough against the Campbelltown side.
And McCabe also now with the captain's armband for these final 10 minutes. Hamish McCabe just sees what he can get out of it.
It looks like they've pulled Cam Tompkins in at centre half, which is his natural position, and they moved Jocko into the midfield. Usually he has previously, when I was there a lot younger, he was playing as a 6, and he seemed to make his way further back, but this is not going to be foreign for him in the centre mid role.
Cleared forward by Daniel Mullen. McCabe. Free kick in a good range for either of the McCabes, you'd imagine, to be on it.
Yeah. It's like Hamish has put the ball down first. It's going to pull rank. Must have come out first. The older brother.
Here's Hamish McCabe over the free kick. Looks to the bottom right.
Good shot and a great save as well. I think Matt Sendefanti thought it was going to go over the top of the wall first and then had to quickly dive to his left, but a strong hand. He's played well today.
Corner comes in. Headed goalwards, but not anywhere near the frame.
It's good to know that Campbelltown can bring on, definition, the reserve goalkeeper to come in, and he's looked like every bit of a senior goalkeeper, and I think he's done really well. And hopefully Woodlands is okay to get the opportunity on Friday night, but if he isn't ready to play, I don't think there'll be any worry starting Matt Santafanti.
Out of defence at Campbelltown. Malisi. Matsumoto. Now Sentafanti putting forward. Well touched on. Here's Baresi. Might look to put the icing on the cake. Ryan Neild is the final one to just get the foot in and just clear it away.
Good recovery in the end from Cam Tompkins. Got caught there, Baresi getting away from him. I think he was in two minds whether to have the shot or the cutback.
Orrico. Alex Mullen back to Orrico. Receive the pass back again. Couldn't make it. Modbury still just seeing what they can manufacture in these dying minutes. Not update from around the grounds as well. Over at Playford, them between Blue Eagles. Blue Eagles currently 2-0 up on aggregate. 1-0 today, but Playford's currently about to have a penalty. With just less than 3 minutes of normal time to go. And Playford have also made it 1-1 now. 2-1 on aggregate the way of Blue Eagles. So late drama there. We'll keep you updated on that as well. As here it looks to be a bit more somber.
Yeah, obviously the game was over, but Modbury have still done well. They've tried to keep the ball. And Campbelltown just are taking every opportunity to punish Modbury, so there might be another one in it.
Free kick here. Of course, depending on the result later between Salisbury United and West Torrens Burkalla, either Playford or Blue Eagles could be automatically promoted. Whoever gets through this game, depending on whether or not Burkalla win, but if Salisbury win, then it will go down to a playoff final. Shaxi on the edge of the box. Wall has the hit. Puts it too high.
Sat perfectly on his left foot as well. He would have loved that one. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Depending on how the last 5 or so minutes go in the Playford Blue Eagles game. Tonight, yeah, if Burkalla go through to the final, then we're going to be seeing Blue Eagles in the NPL next year.
It's pretty much all dependent as well as what Salisbury really do tonight against Burkalla. Already 3-1 down in aggregate. It's really up to them to decide who goes up in that second spot at the moment.
And they've got a good young team as well that, I think not being in that position before, they might be able to come up with something and not have too much pressure.
Well, they've scored a late equaliser on aggregate. 2-1 over in Playford, 2-2 on aggregate, and it might be looking to head to extra time. It was a free kick that was launched into the box and then just fell nicely for a hit.
Looks like it was Christos as well, who's been a great signing for them.
That one now into additional time.
Good ball. Just couldn't get it through there for Wilson.
Here's Shaxi.
I have enjoyed to see both teams. Obviously, they've both emptied their bench and brought on the younger players, which is good to see because these are the guys that we're going to see in the future as well, and it gives them an opportunity in a finals game. And especially from Campbelltown's side of it, it's whether Matriciani wants to keep him in the squad for the final, and they've got something to prove as well.
Ball kept in play. Makeda needs to get past Alex Mullen and does so. Centre Findy should be able to capture and is done so well. Shaxi.
Just a body of red. It's just so hard to break down.
Joku Wall. Henderson. Doesn't get a nice enough strike on it. We enter additional time here at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre, and as it has looked to be for the past 45 minutes or so, it looks like it's going to be a Metro Stars versus Campbelltown City final next Friday at ServiceFM Stadium.
Which is going to be huge. Two very good teams this year, both experienced as well. Danny Gravestone's put a good side together with Metro.
And yeah, it's, you know, I was joking before about them not making the final for 10 years against Croydon, but it has been 10 years for them, and they've been such a consistent side that, you know, they should be there more often, and this is a really good opportunity for them.
Full weekend of grand finals next week with the NPL, as we just said, on the Friday night, in the State League 1 and 2 final, back-to-back on the Saturday. Both of those at the moment still yet to be decided. NPL, the only one that we know for sure at this moment in time.
I can't remember Campbelltown. It was Campbelltown's last championship in the year. Would have been... Oh, it's got my brain. 2019?
Been Hindmarsh?
Yeah,
I reckon there was a game at Hindmarsh.
Yeah, Hindmarsh. I think it was after 2017, so it could have been 18 or 19 for them. I think the last time that was as well, Matt Mullen was in the side for Campbelltown, and Dion Kirk potentially as well.
Campbelltown probably having been one of, if not the best team to come out of South Australia in the past 10 years, you'd have to say. Pretty consistently in the Australia Cup, consistently making cup finals campaigns, near the top of the table, normally predicted to finish near or even top of the table.
Yeah, they've been strong forever. I've known them. They always seem to have a good side, and they have a good playing. They always play football as well as it finishes here.
Full time, blown by Curtis Wordsworth. Campbelltown 3-0 this afternoon, 5-0 on the aggregate scoreline. And all in all, after what was an interesting first half, it sort of died down 30 seconds into the second.
Yeah, Modbury went for it. I think that was the only play for them to go for it. And if they got that early goal in the first half where they had the opportunities as well, it might have been different. But the one before halftime and the one straight after made it near impossible for them to come out of it.
Both sides shaking hands as Campbelltown head into another grand final in 6 days' time now. That's all from us here today at Steve Wilcox Sports Centre. Michael Doyle, thank you for joining me these past 2 weeks.
Yes, thank you. I very much enjoyed it.
Make sure to watch all the grand finals, all the men's grand finals next weekend, Friday and Saturday. Until then, all from us here. Final score here at Steve Wilcox Sports Centre. Campbelltown City 3, Modbury Jets 0 on aggregate. Campbelltown City 5, Modbury Jets 0, with Campbelltown heading to the grand final.
Scottish passport.